Hi, my name is Christian, and I'm going to show you the repository that I have created for this assessment. So essentially, as you can see here, we have the repository. We have different common artifacts like requirements, like the README, etc. And we have several folders with specific functions. So let me show you. So first, we have the data folder. We are going to place the information here, and here you can find the dictionary. This dictionary is like the schema structure that I've created in order to compare if the data is correct or not. So we can activate the AI flow if needed. Essentially, we have, for example, fields. I am describing here the 17 fields that we are using in the data or that we are expecting, including the data types, the length, etc. Then we have object. Here we have specifications of the table, like for example, the number of columns, the date format expected. We are going to use the dictionary just in order to compare. We have the documents. Here we have some diagrams that I've created to basically explain the flow that I designed. Then we have logs. Here we're going to place the running information for every execution. Then we have pipeline. Here we have 6 scripts, and essentially, for example, we have a function here for dictionary loader. We are going to charge the dictionary in order to create a comparison. We have validator, for example. This is a script for run 11 rule validations. For example, it includes the headers. It validates that the number of columns is 17. The file format, for example, the date formats, etc. Then we have cleaner. This is for applying minor and automatic corrections that don't require AI. Like for example, it normalizes the date columns to the expected format. Then we have the AI agent. This is in case we activate the flow. So the AI is going to try to fix the file if we find mismatch in the structure, like for example, extra column, missing columns, or something like that. We are using here the cloud model from Anthropic, and it is important to point that the AI decides what to do. Like for example, if we have an extra column, maybe the model is going to decide to just drop this extra column, or it's going to decide to convert types if that's the problem, etc. So essentially, the AI is going to propose a Python code. We are going to extract that code and we are going to execute it. So this is the design that we have, at least for this kind of job. Then we have our orchestrator, but this is just to run everything. So we have basically two phases. The phase one is if the schema is correct, it's just going to clean the information with, it's going to run the 11 validations, and then it's going to move the file. In phase two, it just activates if we have a problem with the data, as I mentioned earlier. So the AI agent um, is going to be called, and it try to correct the file, and then it's going to rerun all 11 validations on the corrected data. Then we have different folders just for the process. We have the processing folder. This is a folder um, where we are going to put the file while the AI is processing it. Um, then we have quarantine. In case, for example, if they definitely cannot be ingested or the AI couldn't correct the information, so essentially it's going to move to that folder and it's not going to charge anything. Then we have ready. Here we are going to move the final and clean information. It doesn't matter the previous flow, if it was the correct flow or the AI correcting the file flow. It's going to finish here, just ready to be loaded to the database. And here we have SQL. This is a particular script that I've created just in order to charge the information to SQL. So that is essentially. So I'm going to show you. I have prepared like 5 steps just in order to look at the functionality of this. So essentially, the first step is to prepare the file. So we already have the file here in data, the row one, for example. Um, the next step is going to run the main Python script. So I'm going to use this code. Here we have the terminal and we are in the correct place. So I'm going to use uh, this one. Let's wait some minutes. Excuse me, just here. Okay, so it has finished. So as we can see here, we have the artifacts. For example, the log information of this execution. Um, we have also uh, the file in the processing folder because apparently the row one was incorrect according to the schema, so the AI acted to correct it. And we have the file here in ready in order to be charged. So we're going to charge the information to SQL. So I'm going to run this command. Well, apparently we have a problem. I need to rename this. do this. Now I'm going to run it again. Oh, okay, correct. So we're going to check here. So previously I run this query, and as you can see here, the table is empty. Here in SQL, I have created like two tables. The row table is going to charge the information. Every column is in varchar, so we can check it. But if we have transactions that it's the second table, and it is going to be like the master table with the proper data types and validations. So I'm going to run this row table in order to check this information. And here we have 100 rows essentially, and the low data it is just now. So as I understand, this incorrect data um, is because we have extra columns like email, transaction ID, and payment method. As you can see here, we don't have any email, so probably the AI decided to remove those columns in order to charge the information. It is also true that we had in product ID, in the incorrect information, we have the like an alphanumeric values. So the AI decided to change it just to a sequence of numbers, essentially, from 1 to 100. So this is the correction the AI decided. Uh, well, we're going to charge the other one just to look at the information. So I'm going to run this one, but I'm going to charge this post one to post two, and here to post two, and I'm going to run the script. Let me clean this. So let's wait for a second. Okay, it has finished, and as you can see here, we have the row post to clean it just in ready in order to be charged to the SQL database. In processing, we don't have that file because we didn't have to correct the information using AI. So I'm going to name this file here just in order to run the proper command again. So yeah, and here I'm going to run this command. Let me clean this. Okay, it's done. And as you can see here, we have 1000 rows here. We're going to check again. So we're going to charge all the information again. And as you can see here, we have the information. We have the previous 100 rows plus the 1000 rows. So yeah, essentially, as you can see here, we have the product ID, and this is the correct product ID from the original data. It is not a sequence number. However, in the last 100 rows, we have our sequence that this is the beginning of the incorrect information. Um, this is the design, but essentially, if I check the original data, we can say that for a particular product, maybe we can have like a particular product ID. It depends on the product. So if the AI could have that context, maybe it didn't decide to put this sequence, and it could try just to match this kind of structure if we establish what the structure is this. But just in order to show the AI decision, well, this is what I am showing to you. So that's all. Thank you for the assessment. I need to clarify that in order to develop this as quickly as possible in the develop of these scripts, I use AI tools and assistants just for the code validation logic and the scaffolding. However, they designed the dictionary and all the rest was designed by me and created by me according to my own understanding of ETL best practices.